let's go guys. Tadi ada gangguan teknis, sorry nih. Tadi ada ngechat. Oke, kita lanjut guys. Ini apa lagi nih? Anjir, ngalangin lagi nih. Apa nih ngalangin nih? Ya, chatnya mana guys? Aduh, sebut. Tadi apa namanya? Twitch. Oke, semoga nggak ada gangguan lagi guys. Oke, let's go. Kita push lagi. Langsung kita mainkan laga. Kita push divisi langsung. Laga. Oke, kita udah divisi 4 nih. Semoga sticknya nggak error lagi nih. Mana nih, nggak ada lawan nih guys. Belum menemukan lawan guys. Oke, ada lawan. Let's go. Wih, anjir, kayak pemain mereka gigi semua nih. Deh anjir, GG. Bisa yuk. David Villa, ada Darwin Nunes deh, wah GG semua nih. Main kita kayak anjir. Dapet dong, nice. Ya. Wes. Wah. Ya, hampir guys. Anjir. Aduh. Ya, kok kesana sih? Kante. Aduh, cakep dia. Nice banget. Ya. Mau mana kau? Anjir. Ih, cakep tuh. Kante, lari Kante. Aye. Wah. Mana sengis. Anjir. Modric. Ya, Modric mau lari ya. Tadi minta gimana sih Modric? Anjir, kuat banget. Astaga. Ih. Ya ampun. Ya, kenapa ngebulet aja sih gua? Ya ampun, pegel banget sumpah. Pegel banget sumpah, anjir. Kan kayak lari pelan-pelan banget. Main gua. Aduh. Gila. Villa rasa apik anjir. Sumpah. Duh, parah. Apaan sih? Apaan sih ya Allah? Ya Allah, gila rapat banget nih dia. Kita main sabar aja, main sabar deh. Kita bisa guys, kita harus bisa. Wah, tangannya gue sepi anjir. Cakep banget. Sana larinya. Nice. Suatu hebat guys. Lama.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Aduh. pemandangan jelek ya.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento della partita. Grazie.
Kita harus banyakin tengah kayak deh. Dan lagi aja lah.
Cambio di giocatori.
Kemana anjir? Ya. Anjir Maldi ini kampret. Ya, anjir, nah dapat lagi. Ampun dah. Salah ngoper gua. Aduh, berat benar-benar berat, aduh. Aduh, udah naik dia. Aduh, Roberto Carlos anjir nih.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Buset deh, Roberto Carlos di situ aja. Anjir tebak mulu dah. Anjir, Messi gak berkutik. Biasaan nih. Anjir. Ih, nge-lag. Nge-lag guys. Ini lawan nge-pick kekalahan nggak? Kok bisa nge-lag sih? Waduh. Dah, menang. Beruntung banget. Apa gue yang nge-lag ya? Ya, apa gue nge-lag ya guys? Kok nggak valid sih? Ah, kocak. Kocak. Biarkan. Gak valid anjir, kenapa ya guys? Tiba-tiba gak valid. Ya gak apa-apa lah, tadi kita kalah anjir. Beruntung tadi kita kalah 4-1, mungkin gak jadi ya. Itu unvalid guys. Stadion nih kita ganti audience sebelumnya. Kita main di musim dingin. Tapi kita ganti kurang gak sih? Kurang. Bizar 14. Waktu belum mainnya di komputer bukan? Gue main di komputer soalnya di Steam, download pakai Steam. Kalau harus sampai pakai Steam guys, baru bisa mabar.
Hello everyone and welcome to Allianz Arena.
Ngapain begitu anjir? Gue kalau di depan gawang gue sekarang gugup mulu ya. Apaan sih? Aduh, gue jadi gak jelas nih mainnya anjir. Nice. Ini sebenarnya bagus pressingnya cuman gue gak bisa manfaatin ya guys. Ini gue selalu pengen ngoper gitu. Gol, ya gol, nice. Dodo, halo Dodo. Persib, nah Persib. Marcus kenapa dia Marcus Thuram dia agak kurang nih guys. Cara dia nempatin posisinya, cara dia masuk ke kotak penalti dia agak kurang. Masih bagus banget sebenarnya, cuma Mbappe bodinya jelek banget. Aduh, lama nih. Aduh. Yes, lawannya lama banget. Pakai pelatih siapa? Xabi Alonso.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Modric charging forward, the ball at his feet. Messi.
Aduh, Messi nggak bisa.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he cuts out the supply. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's got away. Oh, what a pass! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And great hit! It's in!
Fuck!
That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Yeah.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Martinelli.
Martinelli. Agak lemot ya.
Foden. And he's managed to get free.
Wah, cakep.
Can he finish?
Foden
And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Davis. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's been shifted
striker
off it.
bodinya nggak
Now it's
dibagus apa?
Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Davis. And it's Ribery. Now it's Thuram. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, he's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Martinez ganti. Saya tahu kenapa ke gol di sebelah pemain. Modric mau kita ganti, guys. Ada kira-kira ini aduh ya ampun.
Substitution for Inter, number 20.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Inigo Martinez.
So we have a
Number
breakthrough.
22.
Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals,
Yeah.
Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Number 10.
Messi,
Van Dijk.
he is through here.
Number 21.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Lari.
Inter Milan making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Son Heung-min. Well, now here's a good battle,
Yeah.
bicep to bicep. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Nama anjir, dia ngapain sih? Weh.
Decent hit from there.
We all love a triumph, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance!
Nice.
And he hits the net. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Foden. Doku.
Ay, kagak ada.
Conte. Looking for the runner. The fullback is in acres of space here. He has found the way. He's got the shot away! Oh, he did the hard part right, but flubbed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. And it's Messi. Oh, he's got a side. Messi! There it is!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening.
Oh, shooting chance!
Nice.
And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that is about as... And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitution for Inter. Number 9, Modric.
So off we go
Coming on
once
the
more.
field is number 7,
Robertson.
Federico Valverde.
Robertson.
For Olise. That could spell trouble.
Iya, pantau.
Robertson goes long and straight. Messi in acres of space out wide. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Davis.
Whoa.
Here's a corner, good chance. It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
Ya,
And here's
Pakai.
Kante.
Ih, mau dibalikin bodoh.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Son Heung-min, and he's picked out the run.
Anjir.
It's a great, and the finish! It's there!
Bukan offsetnya kok nggak
And
main
the
sih?
second half is off to a flyer!
Iya, bukan offsetnya.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Kalah padahal.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Pakai.
This is threatening to become a
Boom.
decent hit!
Nice.
They scored!
Pakai.
And with that goal comes comfort! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Ini, anjir.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Conte,
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
and that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got space in the area.
Ih,
Shoots to shoot.
anjir.
They've done it.
GG dia.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
The attendance for this match
As
was
if 3 weren't enough.
60,810.
This is nigh on utopian. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And it's Conte. Mbappe! Mbappe!
Ribery kok diem. Ah.
And he's gone looking for safety. Taken back almost at once. And here's Doku. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times.
Aduh, harus segitiga tuh
He's
kalau
quick
kayak
to
gitu.
get it clear again. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Aduh.
Now it's Mbappe. Just the goal. Can he
Ah,
finish?
cakep dia anjir.
Really
Fuck
well
you.
taken goal.
Anjir.
What remarkable
Ini Mas
powers of
Ahmad,
recovery.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Better and
Yeah, I'd
better.
call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Alexander-Arnold. Conte. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Half an hour gone in the second half. Ribery. The ball has bounced loose now.
Inter showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Ah, cakep dia.
Son Heung-min. He's found a way through.
Weh.
Valverde. And they're back on the ball again. Robertson. Oh, great, there's the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that because he should have put them ahead then.
Duh, gua nggak tenang mainnya, parah.
Corner number 2 then. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Messi looking to add to his
Messi.
goal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Ribery. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And here's Doku. Olise promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
He's away. Mbappe. He's free. Has a goal!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's neat. Tries a shot!
No, kok
That's going
anjir.
to go a long way. Messi. De Roon. Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He won't be happy with that one. And that is as far as it goes. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right...
Gacor. Saul Nigus siapa? Bagusnya sih dia. Saul. Ya, anjir. Kontrak. Paket anggota yang kuat. Neymar sih harus beli Neymar nih guys. Aduh keren nih Neymar nih. Striker ya. Ini 80.000, ini 150.000. Waduh 1.000 beli dua. Tersisa nantilah, sabar lah, ngumpulin koin dulu guys. Wah lupa harus gue main kemarin sore nih. Acara telah berakhir ya. Iya lupa anjir. Golden Goal Unlimited, selesai tantangan. Ini dapat apa? Program keahlian. Oke. set boy. Gianluigi Donnarumma, Mickey van der Voort, WINDAH, Basudara dimainin aja nih. Dia mainin WINDAH Basudara anjir, gua di ayam-ayamin nih.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. It really is a sight to behold here, as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That is good alertness.
Anjir, WINDAH assist dah.
Mbappe! And that is expertly dealt with. And that could set him on his way. He could be in here. He's a great chance! Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that...
Golden goal. Cuci motor 99. Gua masih aneh sih namanya. Coba guys, coba taktik.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And we're underway. Mudryk. And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Forwards and with intent. Van Dijk, a player joining here a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be under...
Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Mudryk. He's picked his way through. Mudryk was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Ya, cakep
He's
banget.
had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Has a shot! Backward it goes. Hernandez.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Caught offside that time. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold.
Anjir, ini maju main ya.
Well seen,
Yeah.
saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Iya kan Ribery sakit.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He
Anjir,
made it
cakep.
look a bit predictable.
Decent hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Still goalless at the moment. That is ended up in no man's land. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chance! That could spell trouble. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Offside lagi. Halo Bang, halo Christina. Elah.
Odegaard. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mbappe.
Ya,
Odegaard.
kosong
Oh,
lagi.
there's a probing ball.
Bagus banget dia.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, he's been
Ah!
caught in the shot!
Halo,
Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Mudryk bagus banget, Mudryk anjing.
Mudryk at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And Ribery!
Ya.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
A real chance if he can get through. He's found a way through. Great hit! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pass is just off target. And it's Conte. Oh, nice touch. Alexander-Arnold. Mudryk. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he's managed to get through. Can he finish? And more and more and more. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution in progress.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the
Mbappe! It's in! And they are right back within touch! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Inter Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Inter Milan are opting for an early change in personnel. Mbappe! Pedri. Alvarez. Now Ødegaard.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's played him through. Nice interception, well timed. Doku. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Kimmich. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Suka tiba-tiba nggak jalan ya? Dan gua nggak lari anjing.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11, Mudryk.
There's the start of the second half.
Alvarez.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Vardy. Number 9, Freddie Ljungberg.
And it's Ribery. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Messi. Ødegaard. So what can they make of this? Good read, needed to be. And here's Doku. Lovely feet. Conte. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's onside. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
João Pedro. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Not the most accurate pass. Davis. Played back in. And Vardy!
Capek.
It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
51,052.
Well read, nice interception.
Bastoni capek dia.
Kimmich. Foot in. Conte.
Mbappe.
Inter Milan finding their passes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he skips past his man. He is through here. Davis did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Malah di caps lock.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Conte. And it's Davis. Doku. Now Davis.
Idih, malah
He's got away. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Vardy. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Now it's Ribery.
ya.
He's looking to set free a runner. Shot a goal! He should have put that one away.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Ribery. And he cuts out the supply. Distributed tidily. Vardy! And no,
Udah
he
PS.
couldn't find the finish.
Ini gimana, Pak?
Bastoni cuts out the pass. And Vardy!
Anjir.
Sticks it away! And surely that settles it!
Inter really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Capek banget.
This is the time you need that pace.
Some good work on the right flank here. He has found a way through. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
PC guys, ini PC nih PC.
Belletti. Doku. João Pedro. That looks a foul.
Oh,
The referee's
aduh.
given it.
Aduh. Emosi.
So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Oh, berarti pakai stick ya? Iya, pakai stick.
So another
Betul
set
sekali.
play. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get
There
a
will
shot
be
away,
1
but there
minute
was
at
too
a
much
time.
flesh and bone in his path.
Ih, Messi.
It's run loose here. And it's Messi. Valverde. Van. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan have very little in the way of excuses
Gimana kalau
here.
kalah mulu ya?
Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating.
Liga hoki ini anjir kalah mulu, parah ya. Mesti tanya-tanya nih, kenapa pas gue lari tiba-tiba pemain gue berhenti sendiri dah. Bikin kesel anjir. Aduh. Kalau main pakai HP bisa nggak? Ada kok di HP, Efootball di Play Store. Derby Milan guys. Main di San Siro nih. Bisa mesti pakai stick yang nggak bisa kalau main di HP, yang ketemunya pemain yang di HP. Marco, Jonathan Klaus, Rafael Leao, Harry Kane, Alan.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So that's got things underway. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Messi is in a really good position out wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Valde. Alexander-Arnold wrestles him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Messi, there's no flag. And it's Ribéry. Busquets does well to get it back. Now it's Busquets. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Saya mau izin tapi saya mau main tapi izin mama dulu ya, boleh izin dulu mama.
Header! He's missed, but not by that far. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Sergio Busquets really is a cut above anyone in his particular role. Okay, he's not known for pace, but his intelligence, his reading of the game, his positioning are all outstanding. And he's not afraid to get physical either.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Valde.
Tiba-tiba diam, anjir, stick tolong.
Valde. Chance for the header! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Milan!
Aduh, emosi guys.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Lari-lari diem anjir, kotak banget.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That is good alertness.
Foden. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Conte. Messi. Ribery. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Conte. Doku. No, he's not getting past him there.
Aduh, emosi
Yeah, he's
dah.
fouled him there. Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Ribery. Conte.
Anjir, welcome.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And it's Modric. Davis. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. And it's Ribery. Mbappe comes under pressure and it's come loose. Messi. Ribery. Ribery driving forwards.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spread it left. Modric. And here's Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Doku. And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Doku really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Conte. That has been slung wide. And it's Ribery. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Walker did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Modric. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. DiMarco goes on a charge down the left. Modric.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's the hit! Oh, it's there! Inter are back in business!
Well, there's always a...
And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. We're already back up and running after half-time. Passes short and sharp. Haaland. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Dijk. Now Davis. Doku. Van Dijk. And it's Modric. Doku. Davis. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. And it's Walker.
Anjir.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's
Nggak
Messi.
lihat divisi berapa bang? 3, 4 atau 3 ya?
Alexander-Arnold opts to play it back. And here's...
Boom.
It's Modric! That's another chance!
Anjir.
Balde. To Çalhanoğlu. Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Just eases him off the ball. Ribéry. Conte.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.000
Now it's Doku.
spettatori.
Ribéry. Busquets. And it's Çalhanoğlu. That is ended up in no man's land. Ribéry. It's Davis. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Çalhanoğlu.
Davis. Conte. That's headed upfield. Nice sequence of passes this.
Ah. Oh, berangkat.
Busquets. Balde. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Ih, malah si itu.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Tegang. Milan tegang, guys.
Balde. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, that was vital.
Anjir, nggak kena.
No way through, so back it comes. Hits one!
Cakep.
Goal! Milan!
Cakep,
And
cakep.
they get themselves in front! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan go into the lead. Conte. And it's Modric. Modric! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And here's Modric. It's Modric! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Mbappe.
Aduh.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Busquets.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi. Çalhanoğlu. And Kyle Walker. No, he's not getting his way this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Ih, Mbappe.
That has been cut short. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And it's Modric. Modric. He's having a go.
Mudrik, ganti Mudrik sakit nih. Lama ya? Bukan masih juga ya.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Lasciano
benches.
il campo per il numero 18. Il numero 19. Attenzione, una
They've played it
sostituzione.
short.
Anjir. Nah,
It'll be a throw-in. Well, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, that's well spotted. Conte. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Mbappe.
Ih, diem aja anjir.
Ribéry. What a save!
the
Terrific
hell?
reactions.
Inter need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Questo uomo indica 2 minuti di
Serangan
recupero.
balik, serangan
If
balik.
they
Belum
want to
deh, serangan
counter,
balik.
they could do with more speed.
Mbappe.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Can he finish?
Ah!
Now, who's going to be first to this? He steps in, and that's the end of that. So
Bego.
that's it. It is all over. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable
Nangis,
contest that
Mbappe
either could
nangis.
easily have won, ultimately decided by
Halo,
just the odd
gengs.
goal.
Halo,
Well, how will we look
gengs.
back
Halo,
on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this.
Ganti stick gak sih? Males. Gue harus ganti stick deh guys. Tapi ntar dah. Kampret nih anjir sticknya nih. Tiba-tiba berhenti sendiri. Sibuk gawe anjir, sibuk gawe naon euy. Gila gua kalah mulu tuh dia anjir, parah banget ya. Aduh, kalah mulu. Stick baru udah lama, Cok. Mas sticknya ini rusak nih, R1 nya sama X harus ditekan banget. Emang anjing. Salah. Ini kalau misalkan diserang mulu kayak gue banyakin.
Well, it is true enough that just one bad result will rarely decide your fate, but the truth is, there have been too many bad results this season, and so a day like today was increasingly inevitable. Thus, it is win or bust. things cannot be more simple than that. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Kurang bagus itu, Bang. Kurang pemainnya, iya gua
Jim,
kurang
who do you
pemain.
pick out as the telling individual today?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business with conviction and authority.
Anjir, Neymar
A proper
kampret jadi
leader.
Neymar,
He's
Cok.
through, it's what a big chance! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Anjir.
So, a breakthrough already. Davis.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Kalah bodinya, Cok.
White did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is ended up in no man's land. Jagrova. Ribery. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iya dong.
Short changes him with that pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Valverde.
Anjir baca.
Haaland. Jagrova. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Sulit Neymar Santos, iya. Suara game udah gedean. Masa sih?
Now there's a fine ball.
Oh, how that cross missed
gila,
everyone
anjir.
is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Inter Milan are behind here despite their domination of possession. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ribery. And here's Mbappe. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. No way through. And he'll shoot here. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Great hit!
Anjir.
Good try. The outcome could
Gacha
so
X
easily
mah
have been
kan lagi
different.
bagus.
Davies just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Kan udah dapet Kante doang. Bagus saya. Bagus anjir.
He's through here. Neymar!
Anjir. Bisa begitu ya.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doku. Conte. And it's Davis. 15 minutes till half-time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Kante, Kante nafas bukan
Mendes.
panjang.
Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's had it taken off him, and he's managed to get free. Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good-looking ball. Bit too much weight on the pass.
Buletak situ anjir. Buletak
Haaland.
situ.
Davis is strong enough. Ribery.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Anjir kena.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Back into the middle. And he's in on goal. Mbappe!
Aduh. Aduh.
That was
That was
superb
good.
goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Messi. Valverde. Conte. Oh, good read.
Kena
That's
anjir.
great positioning, so good from him.
Haaland.
There will be 1 minute.
Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Kalah berapa kali
That was going to
anjir.
be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back
Gua ada
underway.
Jadi di depan gawang sekarang nih.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused
Ya,
term, but you
apaan
really
lu?
have to play with courage. Be brave,
Aduh, Neymar.
and let's see
Neymar.
where it gets you. You
Neymar.
might just get lucky because of it.
Neymar.
Shot a goal! Valverde. For Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ay, Messi nih.
Oh, no joy this time.
Di Neymar nih, Messi nih. anjing.
Valverde.
Punya Neymar,
Well
nih.
seen.
Aduh.
Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davis.
Anjing bikin gue bingung nggak?
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Ribery.
Ya.
Bayern Munich looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive
Boom.
to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And he was quick to react. Messi. And it's Ribery. Now it's Doku. Doku!
Anjir.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Gue udah main passing-passing pendek ini.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
So we've reached the hour mark. That is a little undercooked. Doku.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Anjir.
Succumbs to the pressure. He's quick to get it clear again.
Panik dia juga anjir. Gue udah nyoba pressing ya, guys.
Ball's out once more. He's got away. Chooses to go back. And it's Conte. Now it's some Mbappe!
Anjir.
Oh,
Maksud gua
terrific
agak
save
maju
from the
dikit, tapi
keeper.
gua takut.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then.
Salah.
Alexander-Arnold is short.
Inter are definitely going about this the right way.
Apaan sih?
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Valverde. Now it's Doku. Look at the space here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Messi.
No, that was never going to make it. And here's Ribery. And here's Mbappe.
Boom!
Mbappe! Now it's Haaland.
Aduh,
Davis with the foul.
seperti kayak final tuh, kayak final Liga Champions.
Number 14, Chiprova. Number 4, David Alaba.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Marcos Llorente.
Conte.
Kena anjir.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Neymar. Thiaw gets a foot in here.
Kena lagi, Cok.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ribery.
Rodrigo lagi. Berat.
He won't be happy with that one. Alexander-Arnold powering forward here. Conte. Valverde. Passes short and sharp.
Anjir.
Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
The most accurate pass. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Doku. And here's Mbappe.
Messi kayak tai nih.
Hernandez. Neymar. Now it's Neymar.
Aduh.
Oh, that's well spotted.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Eh.
And he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. For Valverde.
Lempeng
2
banget
added
anjir.
minutes has been indicated.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Woi,
Look, there
gila.
has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Ribery. Messi. Always onto this. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's heaved it away.
Main di mobil,
Referee looks at his
susah, Bang. Playernya
watch
pada
and
jemput-jemput
blows
doang.
his whistle. So in the end, one
Aku
goal
udah
did
ngerasain mainnya
it.
di
Exciting encounter where
komputer
both
loh.
sides
Dia
produced
udah
a
rasain nih.
genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able
Please
to
be made
add to
aware
the
that
scoreline in the
smoking
end.
is only
So what do you
permitted
take
in
away from it all,
designated
Jim?
areas within
It's just
these
a bad
grounds.
day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So thank you very much.
Aduh, kalah lagi cuy. Kalah lagi. Aduh, gimana nih? Kalah mulu tuh, lihat guys. Parah sih ini asli. Oh, gue harus gacha dulu ya. Hari yang lagi tidak oke ya, kayak gue kayak keseringan main gitu, harus jangan sering-sering main. Salah anjing kemana? Lihat pemain dulu kali ya, jangan main terus ya, capek banget bro. Wah, Madrid anjir. Ada 8 cok, Madrid nih top up gak sih? Top up gak ya? Main Madrid anjir. Gue butuh Bellingham nih. Satu lumayan ya. Gacha guys. Gacha. Dapat apa nih? Bellingham guys. Ya, putih lagi. Gak seru banget nih gacanya. Bikin sama warna Bellingham. Gua dapet Bellingham pas banget guys. Mantap. Bang, mending main dari samping saya pas crossing saya kira cari yang tinggi. Nah, iya itu, gue pengen main kayak gitu cuman belum ada, guys. Nice banget. Habisin gak sih? Gue top up gak sih nih? Habisin nih, guys. Pemain Madrid. Jelek. Kibat dapat Bellingham anjir. Akhirnya gue dapet lini tengah guys. Attack. Wah gila nih pemain gacor ya. Pakai WACTCHING standar. Pemain Belanda. Siapa tuh? Belinya di toko ya. GP. Di mana pemain standar? Lewandowski. Oh ini pemain standar. Siapa guys? Son Heung-min. Kategori nilai pemain, rating pemberian langsung keahlian pemain, gerakan squad counter dapat sundulan roket. Kagak ada guys, nggak ada. BTW Lewandowski ini ya, bagus nih Lewandowski nih anjir. Filter negara Belanda kayaknya nggak ada deh. Estafao buka semua. PTW lagi bagus ya PTW nya nih. Iya cuman kan harus gacha. Gue harus top up. Bulan aja nggak sebulan. Tuh gak ada. Netherlands, Belanda. Siapa Belanda? Striker nggak ada Belanda tuh. Memphis Depay ya jelek banget ya. Gering bagus cowok ini pemain Belanda tuh. Makin gawat makin jelek tuh. Enggak ada yang bagus bro. Waduh, Bellingham kita harus WACTCHING bang. WACTCHING. Salah. Apa keahlian pemain? WACTCHING itu keahlian maksudnya. Apa? WACTCHING itu apa? Sundulan ya? Ini doang. Ini beli Haaland gak sih? Ini Haaland. Kok dulu kita beli? Tukar. Udah bro tadi, nggak ada yang mantep. Habis ya. Ini terbatas coy, ini program latihan terbatas ya. Resetnya kapan nih program keahliannya? Ini langsung beli banyak apa? Wah, nanti aja deh bro. Gua mending beli pemain. Anjir, belum naik level. Jual siapa ya biar naik level ya? Randall Colomoy. Kita jual nih. Kita jual. Foden. Andrew Robertson jual. Jual. Cuman dikit yang kita jual guys. Pas ya, cuman dikit dapatnya ya. Rapinya lepas kali ya, rapinya ya. Oh iya, rapinya lepas lah, rapinya guys. Sayang sih gue koleksi kartu aja. Wah, ini kita lepas. Oh, ini kita jual guys. Token penguat 4 kali pengalaman. Ini belum pernah gue pakai nih si Sofu Kuda, belum pernah gue pakai. Marcus Thuram juga udah pernah gue pakai, cuman dia jelek. Salah mana? Anjir. 5 ya. Kemajuan pemain sarankan. Oke, udah. Terus latih keahlian. Kita kasih keahlian guys. Umpan lambung rendah, nice. Sapu akrobatik, nice. Satu lagi, kita habisin. Superioritas saudara. Main. Terus latih posisi, nggak perlu sih. Cuman Bellinghamnya kayak jelek anjir. Kita pakai guys. Taktik permainan. Kita ganti rapinya ganti 99 cok, keren nih. Frank Ribery main di kanan ya, Frank Ribery ya. Dia harus cocoknya di kiri sih. Coba kita mainkan dulu guys. Kita langsung divisi ya, kita coba langsung divisi. Ribery, Bellingham. Wah, CMF juga bagus dia nih. Boleh lah. Instruksi individu, serangan 1, menyerang. Bellingham menyerang. Menyerang lagi siapa ya? Frank Ribery menyerang. Oke, kita mainkan guys. Aduh, bismillah ya Allah, semoga hari ini hoki. Pelatih yang pelatih parkir bus yang bagus siapa ya? Jose Mourinho kah? POTW lah, pencarian lawan gagal. Rasanya gue pengen top up dari tadi pemain Madrid, pengen gue beli semua. Di sini bisa ini gak sih? Ganti lambang. Pengaturan ikutkan. Pengguna. Informasi penduduk pengguna. Pengaturan. Ganti nama klub apa ya guys? Ada yang tahu nggak? Ganti nama klub ada di mana guys? Tim saya. Divisi coba. Kayaknya bukan deh. Oh, ini di sini. Guys, ada yang tahu nggak cara ganti nama klub, guys? Nama gue masa aneh sih, jelek banget anjir. Liga saya. Tim saya, info acara. Tambah slot main. Di mana ya ganti nama klub ya, guys? Ada yang tahu nih gak? Informasi pengguna, detail pengguna. Wah, di mana ya ganti nama klub ya? Bantuan. Waduh, lupa nih di mana nih ganti nama klub nih. Nah, lanjutlah. Pengaturan ya sih, bukan. Taktik permainan. Tim. Oh, ini ada di sini, guys. Internazionale Milano, anjay. Oke, let's go. Bagus. Internazionale Milano. Back semut. Roberto Carlos, lawannya Roberto Carlos, guys. Aduh, sulit sekali. Ya, cari informasi lawan seperti apa, anjir. GG banget dah lawannya. Dia mainnya ke tengah ya, guys. Berarti kita main samping ya. Oh, dia kanan nggak ada, guys. Kanan kita main kanan berarti ini. Kita kita main kanan ya sih? Gimana nih? Berarti kita bentar, taktik serangan baliknya ke Messi, guys. Kita coba main coba aja, guys. AMF nya kita 2. Nah, itu second striker juga sih ya. Ngaco dah tuh nih permainan gua nih. Ya kok pokoknya kita main di kanan terus, guys, jangan ke kiri, men, karena kiri udah nggak ada pemain. Soalnya musuhnya tadi back kanannya dia nggak ada, guys.
Inter Milan brace themselves. They are in desperate trouble, and despite all the brave faces and the united front, it doesn't take too much to see that they are a team very much on the edge. Can the next 90 minutes earn them a stay of execution? This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca nation. Messi! What a wonderful goal!
Wonderful.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Look, I'm sure that's...
It's Neymar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez. Modric. Ribery. Ribery charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Messi. Oh, the shot, he's got the shot away! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold goes short. There's the hit! It's a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Inter Milan are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Messi. Always onto this. Bellingham. And it's Ribery. That's been cut out, well played. Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos. That is good alertness. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Conte. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bellingham could try cutting inside here. Messi. Neymar. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Modric. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish?
Aduh.
Luis Suarez. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Ah, main tua semua dia kita pakai kegolan.
Modric. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good-looking ball.
Aduh.
Neuer deals with it effortlessly.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lewandowski. He's away. Tries a shot. He has done it. Back to within one. Interesting. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Now it's Messi. That has been cut short. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance!
Ah, jauh.
They are queuing up to have a go here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Luis Suarez. He's beaten the last man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi, he's picked his way through. Modric. Conte. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Can he get away here? He's had it nicked away. And it's Messi. Bellingham. Messi. And here's Bellingham.
Boom.
Bellingham!
Ah, jauh anjir.
That is decidedly lacking.
Inter were again presented with an opportunity to
Bellingham
break
ya, Messi
and
duel.
look very, very threatening.
Oh, and he's through the
offside
middle.
dong. Ah, nice.
Lewandowski finds himself offside. No, that's been intercepted. Xiao. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. He's through here. And here's Ribéry. Now it's Bellingham. Messi.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al
It's
tiempo reglamentario.
Anjir.
I'll keep trying, and eventually it might come off. And here's Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Modric. Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Hey.
There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Inter Milan come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Ribery. Oh, this is a terrific run. Couldn't squeeze it through. Modric has found the net here, of course. And here's Mbappe.
Whoa.
Mbappe!
Anjir.
Luis Suarez. Well timed, excellent interception. Xiao. And here's Messi. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Roberto Carlos. Quality ball. Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ribery, who does have an assist to his name. Bellingham. He could be in shapes to shoot! It's in!
Nice
And
banget.
that is what they
Keren.
came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed.
Yes.
There's little sympathy about. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Bellingham.
Anjir, pelanggaran
It's
dong.
a sharp pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach
La
that.
cantidad de espectadores de este
Just about up to the hour now.
fue de 44.070.
We expected better, and so did he. Bellingham. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar just eases him off the ball.
Salah, anjir.
Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Salah, cok.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk. And it's Messi. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Nice.
Lewandowski. Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Xiao. Davis. And it's Conte. Davis. And he skips past his man. Ah, he's had it taken off him.
Ah, nice.
That'll be a throw-in. And it's Modric. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Aduh.
Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And the Mbappe. Great hit. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's following up. And more and more
Tim legend gue
and
banget,
more.
anjir.
And they are pulling clear here.
Tim legend gue bantai, guys. Kayak kibat Bellingham, anjir.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And yes, it's him again. Inter Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. And he's there to retrieve it.
Aduh, bat. Messi.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, given away. And the shot!
Apaan sih? Nggak jelas banget. Nggak jelas banget.
Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And now the hit. Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Modric. Roberto Carlos with a definite foul there. Inter Milan pretty much safe for now. A great performance this in the face of peril.
Well, Peter, it was almost difficult to tell who was going down here. They played with incredible freedom.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Ribéry. And Ribéry! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Modric. Alexander-Arnold. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free.
Kok ada mulai sih
And the shots! They've scored! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
He's still trying to make a game of this. And the number on the board is 3. And here's Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising... Mbappe! And that is the last effort of the game. Inter Milan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it.
Enak juga nih tadi nih, formasi kayak gini tadi. Loku ganti Modric. Sumpah enak banget guys formasi kayak gini anjing. Taktiknya sumpah enak banget formasi kayak gini anjir. Wah. Wah, harusnya jangan di sini otak-atiknya, guys. Tak ketahuan lawan. Otak-atiknya di sini, guys. Wah. Hitam anjir. otak-atiknya di sebelah sini, guys.
Inter Milan can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands.
Apa nih? Ya.
The tone is
Mainnya
set.
sudahan. Ya. Sungguh gue. Kita naik divisi 3 ya? Masih divisi 4, guys. Halo Hasbin Hotel. Welcome Hasbin. Wah. Jauh. Memeriksa status koneksi. Mi Inggris Indonesia. Where do you come from? Mi Inggris Indonesia. Aduh. Mari, ganti pemain. Best formasi nih guys, ini kalian harus coba formasi seperti ini guys, ini the best banget sih. Wah lama nih, tapi kita lihat pemainnya dulu ya. Terus di situ Ronald Polo. Rapinya, rapihanya keren, rapihnya. Isinya. Kok lama sih dia, anjir. Aku juga bisa bahasa Indonesia. You is good. You can speak two language. Indonesia Inggris. Maybe you can more language, guys. You can speak Rusia, Spanyol, Italiano. Mantuk anjir.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Munich, the city that many would consider with justification to be the footballing capital of the land. And the Allianz Arena, you have to say, is the most fitting of venues for such a grand city. As you can see, we've already started here. Messi! Nicely aimed pass. Alexander-Arnold.
Anjir.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Hernandez powering forward here. And it's Messi. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Ribéry. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, and the shot!
Anjir. Panik tuh lawan tuh.
Mbappe making good progress on the right-hand side. He's found a way through.
Anjir.
And it's Messi. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Modric. Thiaw. Modric. Mbappe.
Waduh.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Anjir.
Ribéry!
Malah situ.
Hits off target and by quite a way.
Inter certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Nunez. And he's managed to get free. Decent hit!
Anjir, GG bangke.
First blood drawn.
Anjir, Rapinhanya Subasa.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Inter Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail.
Yeah.
Now it's Darwin. Oh, that is a nice touch. The referee's awarded a free kick. Alexander-Arnold.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ribéry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Ribéry. Messi. Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. Mbappe has a goal! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Boom.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And here's Colomwani, and he's got the beating of his man. Hits one! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! In comes the corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mana anjir nih nyerang sih dia.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mbappe, and he's away, and the finish!
Ah,
It's loose now, they want to get it back.
Bego.
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And the
Aduh,
assistant referee has his
offside.
flag raised for offside. Bellingham. That's a good ball played into space. He is through here. Great ball, and he's in here. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Kelamaan punya.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Davis. And it's Modric. Bellingham. Now Mbappe. Ribery. And he's... Can he finish?
Aduh.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And it's Davis. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Xiao.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Darwin. Hernandez.
Anjir lewat.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Can he finish? And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
And
It's a
now,
goodish game,
to all
this,
members
and at
of the
half-time,
crowd, I'd
it's
like
one
to ask
each.
you to join me in wishing our
What do you think we're up
birthday
to
boy
after
a
45
very
minutes?
special
Yeah, I think
birthday.
they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Mbappe.
Bedon.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Bellingham! Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the...
Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Keeper's dealt with that. Mbappe. Nunez.
Yeah, out.
Pass is just off target. Alexander-Arnold.
Hantol banget.
Rafinha going full tilt down the left. Messi! Goal! And they're back in front.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Yeah.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That is good alertness. Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Can he latch on to this? Messi, and it's Modric. Modric. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Boom!
Chance! In he goes again! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Yeah.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Messi.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Bellingham. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Shapes to shoot!
Arnold break banget tendangan itu.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Masih ya.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Modric. Coming on the field is number 7, Federico Valverde.
Oh, he's given it away.
Substitution.
Aduh, anjir lari dia.
Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Xiao. He's looking to set free a runner.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ah!
There's the shot!
Anjing goblok.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Anjing
Well,
ngakak.
we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get onto this? Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Kosong.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
David Villa. Mbappe in acres of space out wide.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Great hit!
Anjir.
Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Real chance! Valverde. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Aduh,
Referee looks at his
sial.
watch and blows his whistle. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Inter never quite got to grip.
Wah, kagak naik-naik divisi nih. Grip Jaya aja, Grip Jaya. Pepe gua nih, pemuda Pancasila.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. As you can see, we've already started here. And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's been cut out, well played. Some front-footed pressing going on here. He's beaten the last, and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Chow gets across to intercept that. Conte. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Gently done. Modric.
Aduh.
Mbappe. And the finish! And he comes up trumps again.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! Oh, not the best of headers. Great ball, tries a shot!
Anjir.
Still goalless at the moment. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here.
Kok diem sih?
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot a goal. Goal! Inter!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Alexander-Arnold. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Wah, cakep.
Now he's having a go! They've got to be quick to recover this. Brilliantly cut out. Ribery.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He won't be happy with that one. Good play through for the wide man. Bellingham. Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
Boom!
Mbappe!
Nice.
Oh, taken with
Mbappe.
style! And they're at it again, in double quick time! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of...
Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Chow. Inter Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And they win it back again.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And here's Bellingham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out to the right. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Conte. And here's Messi. Can he latch on to this? Messi. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That has not gone well.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Lukaku.
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Played back in. Bellingham. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Inter are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi
Inter
che
Milan
sul
ahead
sistema
2-0
è possibile
and they
seguire
are
le
looking good.
notizie sul traffico.
That gets things going for the second half. And he cuts out a supply. This ended up in no man's land. Ciao. Alexander-Arnold. Modric. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Pelanggaran dong.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He's had a hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Messi.
Aye.
Now it's Ribery. Hits one! And more, and more, and more!
And ball, and ball, and ball.
And the lead is extended still further.
Inter really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Torreira.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on and
And the shot!
Take.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. So, third corner of the game.
Yeah.
Kubo! They've done it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Ciao spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. Messi.
Nice.
Oh, what has happened here?
Ah.
Messi. That is Conte. And he's on his way. And here's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Now Davis. And here's Ribery. It's Modric! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Modric clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Has a look and plays it
Nggak
forward.
offset anjir.
And he's managed to get free. There's the shot!
Aduh.
Really well taken goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Mbappe.
Inter are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bellingham, he's got away. He's made sure that's not getting through.
Mbappe, it's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great defending, strong and determined. And they can counter here. Davis. Ribery does have his name on the score sheet, of course. McAllister is wide and looking to get onto this. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty.
Pelanggaran anjing.
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. Games hinge on moments like
Il numero
this.
70. Il numero 40.
Anjing
Come off the
itu.
upright.
Anjing.
Messi, who does have an assist to his name, that has been cut short. Now it's Messi, and he's picked out the run. Great shot! And yes, it's there!
Anjing ngakak.
And there's your hat-trick hero.
Ngasih emot
He
apa,
is
ngasih emot ya?
simply
Aduh, nggak bisa
indefatigable.
ngetik lagi.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Inter Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
There will be 4 extra minutes. And the ball's a good one here. There's the hit! It's in! That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And now he has 2.
Merah.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that is that. Inter Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Mbappe.
One more guys, one more. One more, oke guys. Habis ini kita udahan dulu, kita istirahat. Mengasah keahlian pemain, mengumpulkan pemain dengan kaliber tinggi dengan skop berhubung tim itu. Derby Milan, guys. Anjing. Ngaco nih dia nih. Ngaco dia, guys. Kok belakang sih? Muller, Lionel Messi, anjir 105 Lionel Messi-nya. Dia lama anjir.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Up.
One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. That's been cut out, well played.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's looking to set free a runner. Quick look, then plays it in. And it's Messi. Mbappe. Mateus deals with that comfortably. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. It's a great ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Conte. Played back in. Bellingham. And Messi!
Gitu doang, anjir.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, can he put it away?
Main di kotak penalti, anjir.
Inter!
Main di kotak penalti, anjir. Dikira kita.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha Assegnato al
Inter
16°
Milan
minuto.
have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Hernandez.
Mana sih ente mau kemana ente?
And here's Jesus. And he was alert to it. Now it's Bellingham.
Lari Messi.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Anjir.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's tried one!
Anjir.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Davis. And it's Ribery. Now that's well seen too. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi. And here's Bellingham.
Ay, gila.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Aduh.
Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly... He's got a side of goal! Just off target.
Berharap
Mbappe
lagi.
probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Davis. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Ribery. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Mateus. And it's Ribery. And here's Messi. Mbappe.
Boom. Anjay.
Muller.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got away. He's gone for goal. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Van Dijk. And it's Conte.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bellingham.
Ah. Diri bangun.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for the run. Stood up well to him there. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus. And Hakimi. It's a pretty loose pass. Adams cuts out the pass. He's looking wide. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot!
Ah, goblok.
They have done it! They
Kepala
have their
orang
equaliser!
Well, that's something
Boleh,
that'll make the
boleh,
manager
boleh,
proud
boleh.
because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Il quarto uomo.
Gnabry!
8 minuti di recupero.
Gnabry! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
We are into overtime. Now it's Messi. And Messi! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
But it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit. He's got the shot away! Decent enough
Ngeri,
try.
Cok, ngeri banget.
Gnabry usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Davis. Bellingham. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Müller. Gabriel Jesus.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to please any coach.
He's having a go. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Ruben Diaz proves too strong. Ruben Diaz defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. He's in here! Mateus.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
pass has been well
80.607
intercepted.
spettatori.
And here's Bellingham, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Anjir, kena,
It's
Cok,
loose,
keren.
and there's a race for the ball. Might be danger here.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham.
Anjir, kurang jauh.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Great ball, and he's in here. And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
There's the shot! And it's come back out to him, and he's had a hit. Tried the volley, but no.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Cantona. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Quickly taken, and it's Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ah, that's a fine interception. This might spell danger.
Nice.
Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Alexander-Arnold is standing over this one. Messi! He went for the curler.
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Cantona. And here's Ribéry. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's run loose here. He has found a way through. Look at the space. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's gone backward here.
Inter showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Can he finish? Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Gabriel Jesus. Just 5 minutes left. And he was quick to react. Oh, shooting chance!
Inter have a simple task to find something to sustain now and keep the pressure on.
Ruben Dias. Gnabry. Hakimi. Cantona. And he's picked out the run. Shape! Goal! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Pinches it off him. That looks a good ball through. He's onside. Hits one. They've done it. Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Gol per il Milan, numero 24.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never...